It doesn't happen too often when a movie completely blows me away, especially on first watch. However, my theater experience for Mission Impossible Fallout felt different. Around this time 7 years ago, I wasn't a fan of the franchise. I had only seen the first film, which didn't do it for me. So I went into 2018, having left Fallout off my top 10 most anticipated movies of that year list. But I remember as soon as the original trailer dropped, my interest ignited. From there, I binged entries 1 through 5 before seeing number 6, and I couldn't have been happier with the end result. Mission Impossible Fallout had it all. From high stakes to an ensemble cast, impeccable score, and what felt like an epic franchise grand finale. But the thing that truly set Fallout apart from every previous Mission Impossible, as well as all similar movies, were the stunts and action sequences. In my opinion, the 6th installment of Mission Impossible is the greatest action movie in cinematic history, and very few action films have come close. With that being said, today, I'm discussing Mission Impossible Fallout, giving you my thoughts on why I believe no action movie is better. So let's go through every major action sequence in Fallout, starting with the Halo jump. If we're talking from a Mission Impossible stunt perspective, I think the Halo jump is top 3 for best overall. First off, I give so much credit to the camera team. People don't realize how tough this was to get right. They had the backpedal off the plane while maintaining a steady shot of Tom, then hold until he got close to the camera again. Remember too, they were thousands of feet in the sky. They also had to do numerous takes in order to capture different parts of the jump on screen. These guys alongside Tom were true professionals, giving audiences one of the most exciting and best looking stunts I've ever witnessed in theaters. There really isn't another action film coming to mind who accomplished a stunt like this. Godzilla 2014 had a Halo jump, but it's more of a real life /CGI /green screen combo instead of being mostly the real thing. So Fallout accomplished something nobody else has action-wise. Now, the bathroom fistfight, in my opinion, was the first white-knuckle hand-to-hand combat sequence in a Mission Impossible flick up to that point. No previous MI film had a fistfight nearly as clean. This fight was well choreographed, brutal, and intense, where the protagonists are surprisingly outmatched by the decoy John Lark. We've definitely seen some pretty awesome hand-to-hand combat scenes in other action franchises, like the Raid movies, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and Ip Man. So in comparison to the Halo jump, your sequence here isn't necessarily original. However, it's still extremely badass, and many people consider the bathroom fight as one of history's best on screen. From just the Halo stunt and bathroom sequence alone, you already have yourself an awesome action film. Most other past action movies wish they could have 2 scenes this good, but of course we're far from done. Next up is the motorcycle chase. It may not be super long, regardless, we get another great action moment from Fallout. Tom Cruise riding high speed through Paris traffic always puts me on the edge of my seat. This action scene looked really dangerous for everyone involved, from Tom Cruise to the camera team and the extras on set. It's probably the movie's highest octane action sequence, despite only being 1 minute and 20 seconds, and certainly up there for all-time motorcycle chases in film. I wouldn't place it above Skyfall's. That rooftop stunt still blows me away. Maybe not T2 Judgment Day either. In fact, that might be the most popular motorcycle chase in film history. A few other prominent ones include The Matrix Reloaded, Tomorrow Never Dies, and Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I think Rogue Nation outdoes Fallout's bike sequence too, as that was the peak stunt from Rogue Nation in my opinion. But I'll take Fallout's over The Matrix Reloaded and Tomorrow Never Dies. Real quick before we continue, click that subscribe button if you're new here, and leave a like if you're enjoying yourself. As for the car chase, look, there's so many of these in action movies, you begin to lose track. It's such a common action trope to have a car chase. Fallout, though, has both a car and motorcycle in the scene, so you're getting 2 for 1. I'd probably say it's my least favorite action moment of the movie. Either way, it's a great sequence. The worst action scene from the best action film would still earn an all-star nod. Like if every other one of Fallout's action sequences are an S tier for action scenes, this one gets A tier. That then brings us to the foot chase. It's fantastic. I always find it super impressive how Tom Cruise has been able to run like this over the course of MI's 30-year existence. His endurance must be insane. Plus, performing a jump in his 50s of that magnitude, I'm at a loss for words. The scene has everything you want from a foot chase. I think it's around the same level as Casino Royale's parkour sequence, which may be the best action moment from Craig's movies. I don't know which one I prefer. They're both great. Some also think Point Break's foot chase is amazing, but personally, I think Fallout wipes the floor between the two. Fallout's foot chase is absolutely an all-timer. So we're through 5 action scenes, all of which range from really good to sensational moments. But then Christopher McQuarrie was like, "We're not finished yet. I saved best for last." Yup, the helicopter dogfight. This is my favorite action scene of the Mission Impossible franchise. First, you have Tom Cruise scaling a rope and falling, then a dogfight between both helicopters ensues. Finally, the sequence ends with Tom hanging on the side of a cliff. If you thought the foot chase had everything and more, McQuarrie's helicopter dogfight takes it up a big notch. I can't imagine how you top this from an action standpoint. Craziest part of all is through 6 action sequences, the dogfight was the only moment I mentioned that used a gun as a big part of the set piece. These movies invent such original ideas for insane action sequences to where guns no longer become necessary to entertain. Now just imagine if they included this stunt for the end product too. Ooh! As mentioned at the beginning of this video though, the action obviously isn't the sole thing that makes Fallout phenomenal. In order to be great, an action flick needs more than just the action itself. One of the other reasons why I love Fallout is because of Lorne Balfe's score. The opening production company credits include the fast-paced, drumline beat from A Storm Is Coming. Later on, we get my favorite Mission Impossible intro, using the incredible Fallout theme song. The Exchange is another brilliant track that we hear before the motorcycle chase. And how could I ever forget about stairs and rooftops during the foot chase? The score hits on all cylinders. Fallout has a stacked cast as well. Everyone's aware of that. Henry Cavill was a great franchise addition. The stakes feel larger than ever before in a Mission Impossible. We get 3 nuclear bombs. Come on, you're dealing with some serious stakes. And like I said, Fallout is such an epic entry. It truly feels like the franchise's version of Endgame. If Tom Cruise wrapped up his time as Ethan Hunt here, I wouldn't have been upset. Overall, Mission Impossible Fallout is a movie I could watch multiple times in a row and never get tired of it. Actually, I have done that, and yeah, I'm still not tired. Fallout is the best action movie of all time in my opinion, and there's nothing else for me to say. So now it's your turn. Do you agree? Is Mission Impossible Fallout the greatest action movie of all time? If not for yourself, let me know what you think is in the comments. Well, thank you all so much for watching this movie review. Again, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe and click that like button if you enjoyed yourself. I'll catch you all in the next one. See you then.